things Halloween. This is Hauntformer, and guess what? Today is July 5th. Which at one point in time was called National Haunters Day. Does anyone remember that? Probably not. No? Too young? Yeah, no? It's fine. National Haunters Day was this idea of, since the July 4th celebration, Independence Day, was over, which I hope you had a great one, if you live in the States. Since that celebration is over, the next majorly promoted holiday is Labor Day. Hence why I'm wearing white. I'm just kidding. Halloween, of course. And because of that, I was thinking, what video could I do to celebrate, commemorate the anticipation of Halloween? And my best idea, and you can copy it if you want, I won't get butthurt, is a look at my top 5 most anticipated animatronics of the season so far, or my favorites of the season so far, or whatever I'm gonna call this. Basically, all of the animatronics we've seen from January to now, from any company, my top 5 for 2023. This does not count animatronics that we haven't seen, obviously, because I can't talk about them. Even rumored ones, like that Martian. Not counting those. Only things that I know exist and that will be available for purchase. You hear me? Alright, we're gonna jump into it. The top 5. There are some honorable mentions. I guess I should talk about those now. The primary honorable mention is going to go to the Party City Leatherface. Kudos to you, Party City, for making what I might consider the best Leatherface. I like the Pretty Woman one, but this, I don't know if that cuts it for me, Spirit. I'm trying to think of another honorable mention off the top. Yeah, let's get into the top 5. At number 5, we have the Ghost Boy Trick-or-Treater from Party City. Such a weird choice for me, in fact, and I'm wearing my Future Ghost shirt from Creepy Company in celebration of this character. I love ghosts. I think ghosts are maybe one of the most spooky, Halloween-y characters that you can get. And this is such a well-done ghost. I think this might be one of the best ghost animatronics we've ever seen. I really like how grotesque it looks, how old and decrepit. It really fits the Halloween vibe. And the best part? It's only $100. I say only loosely because it is still $100, but in today's market, that's a very reasonable, very cheap price for what is essentially a life-sized, child-sized animatronic. Well done, Party City. My favorite of your lineup. Let's move on to number 4. At number 4, we have Mangy Rat, which should have been called Mangy Mouse. Does anyone remember the SVI stuff? No? Morris costumes? No, we forgot about that too. That's fine. Most people do. Most people do. And while most people would probably say the Carnival Barker is their favorite of that lineup, and I must admit, it's a great animatronic, it's just not for me. This rat is. Now, here's the thing. The outfit isn't amazing. I don't love it, but it works. It's salvageable, and I really like the face. I think the noises are fine. Overall, in terms of Morris costumes, props, SVI animatronics, this is the best that they've done maybe in the last several years. I really quite like this guy. Maybe I'll get my grubby little paws on it. We'll have to see, based upon the top 3. At number 3, we have Darling Dolly. A weird one for me, but you have to remember something. Darling Dolly kind of looks like a robot or a mannequin. It has the same animation as the Trans World mannequins from a few years ago. Loved those, couldn't afford them. Loved those mannequins, and I really wanted to see them brought into the amateur haunter space. Thankfully and fortunately, Spirit Halloween seems to have delivered. Haven't seen a video of it, can't confirm, but It's safe to say that this is a very creepy looking animatronic, perhaps the creepiest of 2023, maybe tied with number 2 on this list, which is Death Stalker. Yeah, I know it got sold out. Yeah, it'll probably be back. I really flubbed up. I should have just ordered it. But you know what? I didn't, and maybe that's okay, because I've seen some great videos online. Unlike some of those heckles, all the Death Stalkers look pretty darn good, and that's because his face is made of foam-filled latex, which is hard to mess up. Over time, it can get messed up, but if you take good care of it, I've had my spasm for 10 plus years, and he's in good shape. I'm not too concerned about it. I love this guy. He reminds me of a Trevor Henderson monster. If you don't know who Trevor Henderson is, he's the guy that made Siren Head, Cartoon Cat, and my logo. So, there you go. A really grotesque, weird monster that could be an alien, a demon, just a monster in general, the Boogeyman, an interdimensional being. It's very versatile. I can see why it's sold out, and it's awesome. It would be number 1 if not for my Achilles heel, which goes to Cold Hate, or THD 3000, whichever you want to call it. This is the android robot animatronic from the Home Depot. Was this a surprise? Probably not. No, not really. To me, there are 3 major characters that I really enjoy decorating with. I love all different Halloween monsters, but to me, zombies are a classic. Everyone knows my alien obsession, but robots are often overlooked. This year, we finally got our first robot animatronic, and I love it. I think robots are such a great character for Halloween and for horror because they're cold, as Cold Hate's name suggests. They don't think, they have no empathy, they're very sinister, and I really like that. Especially in our day and age, I could see a robot being very popular. It's not a traditional type of Halloween character like a scarecrow or a pumpkin, but I think what's great about Halloween, unlike a lot of other holidays, looking at you, Christmas, even though I love you, is that it's versatile. It's constantly changing and evolving. New characters are being created and added to its roster of monsters, and it still has tradition, but it moves into the future. And I'm talking about robots here. Cold Hate looks really awesome. As long as it doesn't talk about Halloween candy or something really stupid in the phrases, I will be getting it basically as soon as it comes out, so expect a video on that when it does. There you have it, my top 5 most anticipated, favorite, coolest, awesomest animatronics of the 2023 Halloween season. Leave your top 5 in the comments below, or better yet, make your own video and leave it in the comments. You can do that. It's free advertising. Free real estate. Thank you for watching, and remember, for all things Halloween, this is Hauntformer. Ooh.